Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fae Mortals Episode 2. We are continuing our journey through the new Fae Mortals expansion coming to Fae, and we are busting holes in things that don't work and patching them and continuing on with our lovely adventure. We are currently in a waterlogged home along a lake that was just infested with a bunch of giant fishmen, which some of our party has never been exposed to Fae before, so it created some special things for them. I believe that we have one character now with...
Sit erect if you want them to see your chin.
There's my chin. You can see my chin now.
May or may not be resting in a
pitch-like fashion.
angry...
Oh yeah, 10 whole days.
Mr. Scowley over here. And that's not the only insanity that has now plagued the group. Our resident werewolf now also has an urge to celebrate victories during conflict by stripping naked and running around. So he managed to resist it right now. But anyway, we are currently in the waterlogged home. Our friend... I'm just trying to remember everyone's name, so I have my cheat sheet over here. But Bob Robertson, who was left at the car, got bored enough to be willing to get mud on his khakis and decided he'd find out what the party was doing.
It's okay, the hands will pay my cleaning bill.
That's
wandered
right.
across the bridge.
That's right. So you'll get your
down
cleaning
the
bill.
road.
We're going to get a psychiatrist for Mr. Werewolf.
I'm going to start sexual harassment proceedings any minute now. As soon as I get in the building and see this.
Well, he passed his resisting the celebratory moves.
Did you change into
I don't know if I've changed back yet.
human state?
We had just finished combat, and you had made the roll to determine you did not need to run around naked.
Yeah.
And I believe that's right where we paused it last. So you guys are inside the house proper.
You can keep up
And-
werewolf as long as you put MP into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got lycanthropy.
But I will let you decide to drop it after conflict is over if you so choose.
Yeah.
So conflict isn't over?
Well,
No,
at the moment it is.
Oh,
It is.
Got it.
It is. So meanwhile, inside the house we have Abraham, or Abe,
I probably
everyone's
should,
favorite
so that Abe doesn't
party
kill me.
leader.
Thank you.
And the lovely werewolf
Sebastian.
named
Teen
Sebastian,
werewolf
yes,
Seabass.
and his ruined ranger outfit.
Yep.
It is ruined. So is the
Yeah,
body
it's
armor.
kind of ruined. The body armor's ruined as well. Then out in the greenhouse next to the place is the rest of the party. We have Margaret, not Maggie. We have Muku.
Moko.
Moku.
Moko. Yeah.
That one
Yep.
also.
And his darling little pickle, his hand puppet of love.
Oh, I'm 8. It's not like a weird
No,
thing.
no. We didn't say that.
Family love.
Romantic love.
Familial love, yes.
Yes, familiar.
Okay.
I'm gonna make up all kinds of weird words tonight, guys. It's gonna be
It's
great.
going to be funny.
And like I said, we are starting right when Bob Robertson has decided to find out what's going on. He heard gunshots, he heard snarls, he heard splashing, he heard howling,
forgettable.
screaming, and lots of gunshots.
I'm not sure I want to go in now.
You forgot about Old Man Ralph. He's also there.
Yes. Old man Ralph was following the children in a
That's not weird.
Holy crap!
Yeah, it's not weird.
get in the back of my boat.
Okay.
So as Abe wants to clear this space and then
It's a
rush over to
steamboat.
the greenhouse because he doesn't know that I heard gunshots in another room, so
I mean, I was headed up the stairs to check out the rest of the house.
As you resisted streaking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you humaning or are you going up there as well?
Yeah, probably human. That way Abe doesn't shoot me. Probably.
Well, I think he already knows it too.
He does. It doesn't mean he's not going to shoot me. He didn't.
I saw him transform back into a person, and that was, in my mind, what really triggered the whole resting bitch.
He looks
thing.
really
Not the,
so he
seeing
looks
the fish people
Ew.
started it.
Ew, it was you?
he looks really pissed off about
Yeah,
what
it's-
you've
I'm
done.
angry
Yeah,
looking.
well.
Not,
So really not a difference.
He can just deal with that.
He's actually got
But
a
I
lower
can't.
charm now than he had before.
I do, yes. My charm is now 3.
Oh, my charm's 3 times yours.
Mine's quite a bit more than his.
Yes.
Even my charm's higher than yours, and it's my lowest stat.
Wow.
That makes him upset. Don't tell
Way to
him.
go, Benstein.
All right, so
Wow.
I will let you guys do what you need to do. So you're heading into
I'm gonna
the
sprint
greenhouse.
over to the greenhouse door.
Okay.
No,
You're just
I'm
gonna
gonna
let me explore the rest of the house
I'm
for
gonna let
myself.
Pickle meditate.
Okay. I'll
that
let
a
you do
thing
the
that you
rolling
know
for
Pickle needs to do?
Pickle's meditation.
Well, I know that Pickle needs to rest. That's what Pickle told me.
Pickle almost
So,
got eaten. So
Game wise, I'm gonna have Pickle meditate.
Yeah.
Moko knows that
Moko's
Pickle
like,
needs to rest.
just take a
And
nap,
and-
Pickle.
Yeah.
just holding his
Okay, Pickle.
puppet.
You
Yeah.
did so good. You'll feel better soon. Pickle's fine.
Okay, good.
Pickle back.
So you open the door, and you see him heading. So the front door swings open.
The front door?
It's
Yes.
Fish Monster.
Well, I'm going to swing my rifle at it, see that it's him, lower the rifle and say,
I thought you got a shotgun.
shotgun. I'm going to lower the shotgun and say, there's fucking monsters in here. I'm going to say, don't trip over the monster. Did you know there's fucking monsters? As I make my way over to the...
Did you know there's monsters?
Hey,
You're
guess
not
what? There's monsters.
hysterical at all.
I am
Did you know there's
trying my
monsters?
hardest to keep together. It's not so easy.
Okay.
And then as I keep going,
Sit down.
as I go by him and
More
say,
coffee.
Wait, did you close the door and
To
sit
be
on
fair,
the porch?
on the steps is still 2 feet deep of water.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if you can sit there.
Oh, I'm wait. Wait.
You're like-
I'm just gonna sit
You know
down.
what?
Like,
you can
just
actually
leaning
float
on
the
the
little
steps.
mug on top of the water right there. And
can
pick it
there
up
be
and
a
sip it and
porch
place it.
swing or maybe like a rocking chair that you can
You know
sit
what?
down on?
There's an old mattress that's managed to wedge itself in the front. You can kind of like use it like a lily pad if you want to.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just like,
So you open the door and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Nope. Just gonna close the door.
So you saw.
I don't know why I went this Abe character, man. He's just like he's the weirdest guy.
So the just so you know, all the gray miniatures that are floating around on the
he
board
has a bunch of dead
are
people
are
bodies.
like Gideo type
yeah.
fish things
Merfolk.
with holes in them.
And, oh.
Dead
So they've been
merfolk.
perforated.
They've been perforated.
Okay.
At least one of
They're-
them got ripped in half.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there are
That one
pieces
I
and
I believe.
it's gross.
It's gross.
It's
Viscera everywhere.
What are you? You're blue?
I'm blue, yeah. I'm the
I
blue.
can't reach.
I can't even see it.
You're probably like here-ish.
Yeah, it's gross.
So you heading for the greenhouse?
Yeah, I'm rushing to the greenhouse because I heard them shooting in there.
Okay. So what are you guys doing in there at the moment? So you guys,
Consoling Pickle.
and someone's gonna go find the.
Moko, are you
Your gun got
okay?
thrown, right?
Yeah, my handgun got
I'm
thrown.
okay.
I'm considering going to fetch
Pickle
it.
I'm
got
like-
hurt.
That. Is Pickle okay?
So I'll take the shotgun and I'll go fetch
Pickle will be okay, but Pickle needs to rest.
Okay.
I think
you're
Pickle
gonna
has
take
time to
Take
rest.
your shotgun and you're
You
gonna.
did great, Pickle.
The water
Good
starts
job.
getting deeper as you head
Yeah, she's
towards the
nice.
back of the. Well, the greenhouse doesn't get deeper because it's level, but you can tell the ground past it used to go down to the lake,
it. Yep.
and it goes down into the lake instead.
Did you kill
When I
all-
get that waist high, I give up and turn around.
Did you kill the other fish monsters, bad man?
I did get through the door.
Yes. So this is what you.
Are you letting me go? See, I'm even more upset that Moko is in the fucking house. Why did you bring the child into the room full of monsters?
I brought.
Margaret, you take care of that kid. And I'm like, Ralph, let's go. There's monsters in here.
Oh,
He looks pissed. By the way, like miserably pissed.
Don't
Out
worry
on the
about
front
it.
porch, I'm gonna go.
Jeez.
Yep, there he goes, giving orders
No,
again.
wait, don't worry about it.
he knows that I brought you over here.
Still
right?
warm.
I know. I have no clue.
No, he has
Is it-
no
is it
I'm a little
coffee?
angry that the child's in the house.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were on.
Why would you bring a child into a house full of monsters?
I
That
mean-
seems dumbest thing I've seen today.
None of us
I-
knew there were
why would
monsters
you
in the
kidnap
To
house.
be fair,
This year.
only I knew there were monsters in the
You
house.
didn't even know
because of
monsters
him.
were a thing.
Am irrational here, okay?
I knew there were
I'm
doing a
having
really good
trouble
job, by the way.
keeping it
Clearly.
together.
I knew there were monsters.
Well, I
So,
don't. I'm
you
just.
didn't-
I
why
didn't
does the
tell
guy
you
who's
there were
having trouble
monsters.
keeping it together have a big fuck all gun?
because
That's what I want to know.
You got it out of the trunk. That's
He's
the same place I got
losing
mine.
it.
Can I reload the shotgun?
Yeah, you
I-
can reload
I
the
shot-
shotgun.
Opinion yourself out there, Bob.
I do the same actually.
You're just
I
sitting
reload
back
the
listening to
shotgun.
this all. You can. So the greenhouse, the sidewall of the greenhouse is kind of shattered and missing.
Yep.
So they're pretty much outside, just out of sight
Yeah.
around the corner. You can hear this whole conversation clear as day.
Well, this room's clear. I look around. I don't see any monsters or things because
There's
these
a
guys
dead-
are big enough so they can't swim.
There's a dead one in the room we're in.
Well, I'm not going to
So
shoot
yes,
it.
there
I'm
is
gonna
one.
look straight at Abe and be like, Abe, have a snack. You're not you when you're hungry.
Nice.
You're kind of a diva.
I'm gonna like reach somewhere and I'm gonna pull out what looks like the most like carpet heavy like piece of candy, like just covered in
Oh,
stuff.
that
Like,
is.
here you go.
You're not close enough. I'm going to say, Margaret, you take care of the kid. I'm going to turn around and
Oh, good. At least he doesn't want to take care of you, because that would be.
I've got to have.
I'll eat the
All right,
candy.
so
I got to
Clearly
try to
not
keep
qualified.
you
while
guys.
they're
You're
doing
gonna
this,
have
you're
a
going up the
really
stairs.
upset tummy later, Mocha. You
Um,
shouldn't eat stuff like that.
No, it's okay. It's got buds on it.
Okay.
I'll feel okay.
So you're up out of the
Well-
water. Oh.
Well, if I
That's
see
how
him
you-
going up the stairs, I'm going to cover him and as he let him go
That's how you
and
get more
cover his
buds to
path,
eat.
and then
Okay.
follow him up the. Follow him up the
So, yeah, I
stairs.
would wait
Pickle
a
likes
second,
ants.
minute or two to see if he comes back. So if he's
I didn't. I just stopped there, opened up the door, saw that they had it under control. Still freaked out.
Monsters, guys, monsters.
When I look at Sebastian, can I ask him how long he's had a
You
tail?
can ask him anything you want.
Sebastian,
Okay,
John, I
the
need you
situation.
to.
how long have you had a tail, man?
I don't
And
know.
why did you have a tail?
Okay, what are you talking about?
You were big and furry and jumped across the whole damn room. And look at your clothes. Where'd you get the tail? How'd it happen? Were you bitten by a wolf? Get up the stairs. We gotta go.
Yeah, we're gonna go check out upstairs.
John, you just had me crying. So
Hey, sweetie.
I'm crying.
So,
The fact that you-
They're heading up the stairs. Are you? What do you? You guys have your own puppet show going on. I know. Special moments. Special moments.
Oosa.
There
Oosa.
were puppets
Stop,
involved.
don't you?
I'm gonna follow them up the stairs.
All right.
I know,
I'm
he,
gonna stay
I know he's
right
not
with
gonna
him.
like that, but I'm gonna follow him up the stairs.
All right.
Because
Right,
Pickle's
like
okay.
right behind me.
So they
No,
come-
because he's behind you, right? Or
No,
does he
he's.
go?
In, I'm
in
following.
front.
I'm covering
No, I'm
him.
in front.
He's up
upstairs
front.
a little bit.
All right.
I'm just gonna continually yelling at Margaret. To,
So why don't we get in
Take
some
care
sort of
of
a
him. Oh, he's
line
getting
coming up the
punched.
stairs? An order of.
Can we get him to the corner here?
Yep.
So I'm here just covering him.
Yep.
I guess he's here. Ralph, you covering the back? Mr.
You're
Man in Black.
sitting on a road
Yep.
mattress
Actually,
in
to
the
be
front
fair,
yard.
this is probably
Apparently
the
so.
only time
Alright.
Abe's gonna get away with doing this to Margaret, because she knows exactly how bad it is finding out this shit exists.
Yeah, this is the one time you're gonna have a little sympathy for him.
Yeah, the one time.
Yeah, that's
Drop the
real.
gummy bear.
All right, so you guys are heading up the stairs. You're getting out of the water. There is a nice film of silver over the surface of the water.
I'm gonna ask why it's silver. Someone's gonna tell me. You're a monster. Are you silver? Do you bleed silver too?
No.
If I cut you, are you gonna be red or gonna be silver?
Have you taken damage?
No.
Okay.
No, because when I got attacked, it was I had armor on.
Yep.
So that absorbed the
Before-
damage.
And then
He mentions cutting him, and I check in my bag to make sure the knife is still there, so that no Abraham doesn't have it.
I'm gonna pipe up from the back and say they all bleed silver. They all bleed silver.
You let the child educate you.
I
What a great party.
believe
They do.
at
So
this
you
point.
can't really hear this part of it now that we've gone back inside.
Now that it's quieted down, I'm gonna open up the door and see what's going on.
All
Did
right.
you Irish up your coffee before you?
Maybe.
So
Depends on
you,
how the conversation went.
so you see the
Ooh,
lineup.
Bandman!
Yes,
That's
and
my
that's
pop.
a
We
new
like
addition
him.
to
If
the.
he didn't before,
He
he
taught me
did
to
after he
drive.
saw all the dead monsters.
You can drive
Can now.
a car?
Mhm.
Ooh.
Moko,
If you
it's
play
Moko, right?
If you play your cards right, I'll teach you to drive too.
You would teach me a pickle how to drive?
Well, you. I'm pretty sure Pickle's not capable, but
How do you know they bleed silver, Moko?
I've seen them bleed silver before.
he's got 2 hands, right?
How did you?
Eat.
Oh,
Okay.
Over the steering wheel?
Listen, my dad taught me to drive when I was 7, so no problem.
Yay, driving! It's gonna be fun.
AC over the steering wheel.
I like
We'll
Van
put him
Man.
on a stack of books.
I like Van Man. Van Man's cool.
And to use the second hand.
Yeah,
you have
Pickle's
to
gonna
put
teach me
down
how to
pedal.
drive.
he
You think
can
that's
sit
cool?
on Bob's lap.
It is cool.
He's not sitting on Bob's lap. That's your job, apparently.
Sitting in your lap?
No.
Oh,
Children sitting on your lap.
No, but Abe does not like children. They're not going anywhere near him.
So you say now, in front of everyone.
You guys having this conversation? Like,
No.
okay.
Meanwhile, you're leading 2 of them.
they all bleed silver.
She's not a child. She's an adult.
There's monsters. There's monsters
You
all
don't
over
treat
the
her
place.
like
You're
one.
adulty, right? I try to, but you don't seem to be able to take care of yourself. So I have to keep.
There's monsters all over the place, Batman.
I'm Batman.
No, Batman.
Oh, Batman. Okay, sorry.
He's the bad man. He smells like guns and smoking.
So I'm drawing the second floor here.
Because you
Second
didn't
floor.
want that to happen, I'm sure.
No, he's got it.
There's a door there. This isn't there. There's a door here. There's a door at the end of the hall. And there's things that haven't been washed away by the water. There's like a large potted plant that's pretty much dead. It's still got a little bit of green to some of the edges. Like it hasn't been dead for a long time, but it's definitely been neglected. There's some washed out photographs of a family on the walls.
Do I
There's
remember them?
Hmm?
Do I know them or remember that family at all? No.
there's a marlin mounted on the wall.
Oh.
Looks
Very nice.
like somebody was a proud fisherman.
Monster.
This is a lake, right? This is Glenwood, or we're not.
It was really
Is this
freaking
the
hard
ocean,
to
or
say.
is this the?
No, it's a lake.
Okay. Lake House on
They have monsters
on
too?
Webwood Way in Glenwood, New Jersey.
Yeah.
They
or
have
New York,
monsters on the
sorry.
wall too.
That's not a monster. That's just a regular fish. Why would there be monsters?
Looks like a monster.
Because suddenly Abe is just...
I'm questioning everything
Oh,
at
it's
this
a
point.
fish.
Is that a monster?
It's a big
You can
fish.
No.
stab
all
it and
about
see if it bleeds
monsters.
silver.
It's a big fish, Moko. Yes.
Yeah, Pickle said it's a big fish.
I'm just gonna follow along with the rest of them.
Yeah.
Yep, same.
Do you make audible
So-
slurping sounds with the coffee? Yeah.
So you're on the stairs?
Yeah.
In front of Ralph or behind him?
I'll
Back
be
of the
behind.
line, right?
I turn around to see who's there, just to make sure.
Pickle waves.
Ralph
at you.
gives you the eye.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm following everybody and I carry a gun. I was carrying 2 guns, but now I'm only carrying 1.
Well, I'm
See,
still carrying
that's a
you.
doorway, is that right?
Hmm?
There's a doorway there? or is
Yeah,
that-
so there's 3 doors up there. There's 2 to the side there and 1 at the end of the hall.
I'm going to warn you about crossing doors.
Peppery.
And I don't want you to get shot through it or whatever. So just be careful with the doorways.
Why don't you
And-
let the guy with the big gun go first?
Yeah, I'm okay
Yeah,
with that
I'll
too.
let him go first.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, do we really want a hysterical?
So you
You should stand in
getting
front of
that
the doors
close
all
to
the time.
werewolf guy?
Well, we don't
Give
want to
me
be in
a-
front of the guy, hysterical
Right.
guy with the gun.
Give me a wit check.
Honestly, I don't think we want to be near the hysterical
passed.
guy. with
Okay.
the gun.
Who's
But
also likely
you know,
question
my
wit's not
whatever
affected
little
right now,
trust
is it?
he had. in
No,
him.
but he was
A
just
little
a werewolf.
leery as I go by.
Yeah, you have a little trouble, like
His
going
his
right by his
clothes are
shoulders.
in tatters.
Yeah, he smelled.
But I
dog.
did talk with him, and he seemed
Right,
to
right. So you,
be kind of normal, except that he was clearly lying that he doesn't know
He
why he has a
doesn't really
tail.
understand it. How's he going to explain it to you?
You could have told me a little white lie and said, my family has always had this issue, or whatever, just to kind of alleviate my stress. I'm going to.
Yeah, because it's all about him, right?
It's all about him.
But I noticed that there
is all
there's
about
something
me.
going on there. Did I notice it all, or am I don't know if I'm smart enough to figure it all out.
well, you know his clothes are all shredded up.
Hey, Mister, what happened to you? Did the fish people get you?
Yeah, they attacked us downstairs.
They got your clothes? Why didn't anybody else's clothes get ripped up?
As they're doing that, I'm gonna give
Later,
hand
Moko.
motions
We'll ask
as I
about
count
that
down
later.
quietly to smash the door open and
All right.
go in and clear.
I
the
like your
room.
pants. They look cool.
I suppose you guys are not paying attention to his hand
I don't
motions.
have pants.
You might be, and you might be. You can both give me a wit check.
All right.
You're
Got
not
jumbo
wearing
fit.
pants.
No, I have a big shirt.
Might need to work on that.
You failed?
Well, you can't
Passed.
see anything because
Passed.
of my big shirt.
All right, so you actually notice him doing a little countdown to the popping the door open. Meanwhile, they're up, you know, and you're busy. This is really good. I gotta remember what brand this is.
Man.
I mean, at this point, we can sneak, but there was an awful lot of gunfire and fighting downstairs.
No, it's
As
not a
he's
sneak thing. It's just
counting
me doing what I would normally do prior to breaching a door and not even thinking about the fact that my team is now a bunch of civilians that are actually maybe monsters. I don't know.
So
I'm falling back on my training.
While he's doing
you
his
find
thing.
it kind of amusing,
His
probably, that he's
safety.
doing that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, is this guy funny? Look what he's doing.
And I'm just checking over the weapon, make sure it's good to go as soon as he pops the door.
You mean that one?
No, I got the shotgun.
So I'm
from
going
the car.
to try to use the shotgun to smash open the door and then
The
follow
first door?
through. The door I'm at. I'm not going to pass the room.
Okay,
First door.
first door.
The first door, yeah.
Hey, look, it's a bedroom. You bust open the door. There's a dresser. There's a bed. It's all pink, or
Hey.
what used to be pink. It's
Check.
kind of muted pink at this point.
I'm going to check the corners. Look for monsters under the bed.
Okay.
And in the closet.
The obvious place
Is there a
yes,
closet?
There's
I
a
thought
closet.
that- I
yeah,
thought this was
yeah,
a closet.
Oh,
yeah.
it's a dresser.
That's the closet over there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Closet, okay.
And clear the room, come back out, and there's no monsters in the
All
room.
right. So you're looking under the bed.
I did look under the bed, yes.
Okay. Give me a wit check.
I did not pass a wit check.
There's something under there.
I think there's something under there.
There's like you can see the shape of something small and the arms and legs and
Is it human?
probably not big enough to be human.
Humans get real little.
Well, it
They
could
go
be a
from
baby,
like this
I guess.
size
Yeah.
all the way up to
Okay,
you
okay,
know.
not an adult.
Does
Let's just
he
say
even
that.
keep his cool enough to like think about what it might be, or does he just immediately?
This is
Well, he
like
failed his wit check,
flips the
so
whole bed.
he instantly goes into.
Can
He's
I-
looking for a
Shit,
monster.
there's a monster under there!
Yeah.
Can I flip the bed and aim at it? Well, I
You
don't.
should just shoot.
I'm really thinking about just shooting it
Just
because
annihilate a squirrel.
I've got.
No, it's a dog.
Except,
Teddy bear.
I know. I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
flip
looking
I'm gonna
for,
flip open
for
the
stuffed
bed.
animals, but
Flip
Alright.
over the bed.
it's about
Give
to
me a
get shot with
strength check
shotgun.
flipping the bed.
I
Wow. Oh man.
I have a strength of 8 and I failed.
All right.
That's impressive.
So you expect to flip the bed instead, you freaking stub your toe.
Ah, damn monster bit me!
We'll come in looking for stuffed animals.
All right. So sounds like there's a scuffle going on
You're
in the
going
bedroom.
in there looking for stuffed animals.
So you push past him.
Yeah, I'm gonna push past him looking for stuffed animals.
Are
Alright.
you just like under the bed going, what's under here?
So he dives under the bed
Which one are you?
while you were trying to flip it.
So
Pink.
the bed resisted
And
me.
yellow's
Is that
going
why I
with
had to
him
make a
because I'm
strength check?
following his ass.
Well, it's just flipping the bed. You know, takes a little bit of strength.
Abraham.
Abraham, what'd you see?
There might be something under the bed.
Under the bed?
I'm gonna go look under the bed.
Okay.
Mogo, you,
Yeah, you
sure
find,
you
you
want
find
to
a
do
Cabbage
that?
Patch doll.
Look!
So that's
And I'm gonna poke it out from under
He's
the bed.
gonna like shove it in Abraham's
Margaret
face.
and Moko are in the.
Yes. they
Everyone's
basically-
in the
I'm
room.
gonna say, did everyone go in there?
Are you still outside the door?
I am covering the door.
All right. So you're
I'll
outside the
stay
door,
in the hallway.
and you're behind
gonna-
him. Yep. So you're out in the hall.
I'm gonna
Are you
shut the
still in
door
the
and
hall?
say,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
so
not gonna let
you
you
and the
shut the
kids
door.
are in there.
Margaret, watch Moko. Stay here. You'll be safe. And I'm gonna close the door. And
I push him
continue
back
on.
in the room
You
before he can
bash the
try
door
that.
open. It doesn't really close right.
What happened?
I push
You go to
Abraham
close
back
it
in the
again.
room.
It hits a
So
little
you're
bit.
saying I
kind of-
broke the frame? So I can break the
Split a little
frame
bit.
without rolling, but I try to flip the bed and I can't do that.
That was your legs, the other one's your
Oh,
arms.
okay.
You got noodle arms,
Pat
kid.
says he wants to try and push Abraham back
It was
in the
more of
room
a
before he
panic
can.
reaction. You're kind of edgy.
Okay. He
Your,
can
like,
try
fingers
to do
slipped.
that.
Your finger slipped because your hands are wet.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
What?
Second door.
That's very good.
No, he's gonna try to push me
Yeah,
back in the
you
room,
got
I
the
guess.
tetanus shot. It's not as swollen as it was. Does it still
Because
hurt?
he's trying to shut the door
feels weird.
on the kids.
Oh, so you're pushing him back into the door?
Well, I'm covering the door and he's like just smashing into me, so I push
Oh,
back.
so he just like ran
Oh,
into
so we're
you, so
doing
you
a
just like
strength, a
bumped.
contested strength roll. Okay. Each
That's
of
true.
roll
You
a
did
strength.
say you were covering the door.
When you say, did you close it?
I didn't close
No,
it. You were trying
he
to
was
close it up.
standing in the door.
He was standing in the
covering it.
doorway.
So
and
when
you
you
went
tried
So
to
you're
use the
saying
rub.
he's in the
He's
doorway
in the
itself?
doorway.
That
Yeah.
you're attempting to close
Uh,
through me.
okay, that didn't make any sense to me at all. But fine, I'll try to push you out of the way so I can close the door. I rolled a exact.
Okay.
I failed.
All right. Yeah, you shove him
Get
right
out of the way.
Shove him over the railing.
Splash. No, you don't go over the railing unless you really wanted to shove him that hard.
Nope, we just gotta
Okay.
close the door.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure.
Why?
I'm hoping she listens.
So,
She's not
Moko,
gonna listen.
he didn't know that the monsters are real until 15 minutes ago. So he's having a bad day. Don't worry about it. We don't have to listen.
You go to the next
We'll
door.
just stay
You can
safe
hear
in
this
our way,
conversation
okay?
going on.
Are there any windows
I'm
in this?
fine
But
with
it's
that.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, God.
There's probably a window because that's
I
the
love
back. That's the.
Dirty windows.
That's the
There is a window back
It's
there.
the view of the lake.
Swan
Yep.
dive into the
Near
lake.
the water, and you can see other houses that are also
Underwater.
semi-submerged.
So
I'm actually gonna stay with them, so I open the door.
you gonna
back
stay
up.
with the kids?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with the
Okay.
kids.
I'm gonna count down. Do you want to be up by this craziness?
Well, no,
Or
it's
do you want to
gun
stay
man.
back by?
It's gun
Because I
man.
just moved you.
I'll stay there. That's fine.
He's more
I'm
Irish
honestly
crazy
I'm
pretty
gonna
sure Bob feels like you're more of a problem than Margaret right now.
I'm gonna try to smash this door open too.
Bad
The second
man,
one down?
gun
Yep,
man,
next one.
and then van man. That's who Moko knows.
Naked man.
Well, I don't
Mostly
know.
naked.
That
Like,
didn't happen.
cool guy. I don't know. I don't know how I see him. He's like ripped up clothes guy. Like I probably think he's pretty cool.
Action movie guy.
Yeah, he
Action
looks,
movie guy.
Yeah, he looks like he went through it. I probably think he's pretty cool.
Is the curtain open or closed
Yep.
The curtain is
for the shit bathtub?
is missing. The pole is at an angle sticking out of the tub.
Is there any obvious places to hide here?
There's a like a linen closet cabinet on one side. You can check in there. You
Not
can
even
check
gonna
the
bother.
toilet bowl if you really want to.
I'm gonna look over my
that's
shoulder
Probably the place to
and
look.
tell Sebastian if he needs to use the restroom. This is the bathroom, and I'm gonna keep moving down to the next one.
Give me a wit check.
You really are playing this hysterical thing real well,
right on the
dude.
money.
You notice down in water some significant bubblage starting to happen.
In the tub.
No,
Down here.
down in the
Down
on the
there.
first floor.
Ah. So, hey, wise man, what's going on over there?
I'm gonna walk over to
I
the
was
edge.
wondering if you were even going to show him.
I'm gonna
Well, he
walk over
seems
the
to
edge.
know everything. I mean,
I know.
anybody want any coffee?
Just how
I do.
iron are you at this point?
Sorry, what's your name
How
again?
high up are we?
That's
One
Pickle.
story
I'm
up.
Moko.
So the
Can I have some
is-
coffee?
10 feet.
No,
Sounds cool.
we'll
You're
just
too
take
young
10
for
feet.
that.
The water's at 8.
Mike,
7
calm
feet
it
down
down.
from where
So
you are.
you
Pickle will
said
drink
this
it.
is.
Can Pickle
These
have
guys
some?
were completely
No.
visible when they were swimming around.
Pickle lacks a mouth.
They're floating on top of the 2
I don't
feet.
think
The
deep
so.
dead
water.
guys are, but
Pickle
I'm
has
talking
a
about
mouth?
something's making the water boil.
Yes.
Can it open?
Um,
Can Pickle's mouth open?
I'm just gonna shoot into what the
Yeah,
boiling
Pickle talks
water.
to me.
Just going to
All
shoot
right,
right
well,
down
then
into it.
here, give Pickle some coffee.
I'm not even gonna give a warning.
Okay.
I'm like,
All right.
Bob, what the hell's that?
All right. So
Thank you.
Mostly empty.
second. I need my glasses.
Jesus, Pickle, it's the first time you ever had coffee?
Did I bring them with me? Yes,
Did you drink it all?
Apparently, yeah.
It's the first time drinking.
Oh, Pickle, stop.
I figured it
Pickle
was
was
magic.
good.
Moko,
not,
are you okay?
All right. So
Pickle's a little over caffeinated.
your target
Maybe we shouldn't
number.
give Pickle any
Just
more
how much
coffee,
whiskey was in
Moko.
that coffee?
depends on how big it is, I guess.
Target number is going to be an 8.
Is that after any modifications I
That's
get
after
for
the that's
for
the
its
fact
size?
that
So
it's concealed. It's also. the
It's
fact that
okay.
there's-
I'm
Pickle
not
will be
moving.
okay.
So it'd be a 7.
Pickle just needs another
All right,
nap.
should be
Shooting at
7,
the
yeah.
water.
Yeah, he's just over the balcony, shooting straight down into the water.
I could not hit the water apparently because I did not roll.
Well, you hit the water, you just didn't hit the thing in it.
Yeah.
So
I got
everyone
3
here is
sixes.
gunfire.
Uh-oh, bad man.
So
I know
you-
it's bad
Are
man.
you taking Cabby Patch with you?
Yeah, of course.
Krabby Patch?
Yeah. Krabby Patch? Is that what it's called?
Krabby Patch.
Okay.
You got a Krabby Patch.
How big are its arms and legs? Can I like tie it around my waist?
No, then it's not like
I mean, I'm a little
Stretch
kid.
Armstrong.
I'm a little kid though.
Yeah, but the
Little
Cabbage Patch
backpack?
kids only have like 6 inch long little arms that stick on the
You
side.
can probably survive. I don't know. I'll carry it with me. I'll carry my other arm.
She's got a backpack.
Yeah, I know, but
You don't
It's his,
trust
but
her
it's his.
enough
this is
to.
mine.
Yeah, it's his.
Margaret's backpack.
And
is
that's where
occupied.
Fluffykins lives.
Have you seen Fluffykins yet?
Yeah, of course I have.
Nice.
Yeah, because I'm nice. I get to see Fluffykins.
All right, so kaboom, splash.
Jesus,
Nothing?
Abe. Figures you'd try to solve a problem with your gun.
You know,
Moko, maybe
the
it is
mission-
safe in this room
he
right
doesn't know
now.
the mission.
Because,
Our
Oh,
mission.
yeah.
We were
Is that
sent
the
to-
bad man again?
He was with you
Probably.
guys.
Sounds
Well,
like
he-
I'm
he's having a
he-
bad day.
Manny doesn't know why we're in
He
the
doesn't
building.
have
Oh.
good days, but he's having
You
a
had
bad
to clear
day.
out whatever's in here.
We're here to kill everything in the building.
So you're shooting at the bubbling water?
Did you? I'm gonna, as he says that to me, I'm gonna point at the fish and say, "Those were bubbles of water before they became those bastards too." So yes, I'm gonna shoot at the bubbles of water.
What's that, Pickle? It sounds like you're paranoid.
All right, is anyone else
Don't
doing
worry,
anything
yes.
before we roll initiative?
No.
Margaret, keep Moko in line. Turn that lip.
He's telling the truth. What do you want me to do? Shut him up from telling the truth?
Yes, keep control of him.
I think you need to keep control of yourself.
You can't control the wind. You can't control Moko.
All right, who's got a high initiative number?
I got a 16.
No.
You got a 16?
Holy crap, that's really good.
That's pretty good. I'm gonna put you right here.
Now, anytime I need to roll high, though,
Yeah, now
never
you're gonna roll
gonna.
back. Yeah.
All right, 15s, anyone?
15.
Jeez.
I rolled bad.
You'll fail.
John, are you
better.
literally just shouting
Yeah,
out like the first
14,
shit that pops to mind?
13,
Because it
12,
works.
7.
No, I think about it a little bit.
7.
I'm an 8.
I've got a 10.
Mine was also an 8.
All right, so 10 would be next.
Yeah.
That's Bob.
Bob Robertson.
Then we got 9 for
8.
8.
Me and Jim are both 8s. I'm
Oh,
speed 6.
And you got a 9?
I got a 7.
7, okay. You
What's
both
your
got
speed?
8s. Your speed is 6.
9.
Your speed is
Okay,
9, so
so-
you're next.
Abe's first before me.
Abe.
Good.
Then
Crazies
I can go
before
after the
Moko's.
bad man.
Muko.
Yeah, there you go.
And then leading the pack, the last one to transform and destroy everything. Sebastian.
Hashtag I can see your ding dong.
So, did I get everybody? Yes, I did. Okay, so the bubblies go first. So you guys, you can feel it up here in the balcony. The whole house feels like it's it feels like the foundation is being kind of pulled apart at the moment.
I'm gonna close up my thermos.
Whoa.
Put the cup. I'm gonna finish off the cup.
Moko,
Put
does
the
this
cup back
happen a
on.
lot?
You don't want to
Nope.
spill that.
No,
Never
I
happened
spill it.
before.
So yeah, the place is trembling.
I think the house is
Um,
moving.
Is
You guys,
the house a monster?
Hasn't ever been before.
somebody, anyone on the balcony can make a wit check.
That's you guys.
I passed.
I failed.
Failed.
All right, so you are the only one that sees one of your fish bodies that's floating around get sucked down into the water viciously fast. You don't even see what takes it. It just it's pulled down in. And
Can I shoot the spot that happened at?
it's not your turn yet.
Well, it
And
happened.
you also have to reload now, don't you?
No, I
Oh, you get
have.
multiple shots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
It's
got
got many shots.
8 shots.
Okay. Well,
Got a fucking combat shotgun.
combat shotgun. G.I. Joe over here.
Yeah, I know.
I have the same gun because he had 2 in the trunk.
Yep. And I almost grabbed one as a little kid.
Yep, you almost decided to go to the car and grab
But
one.
Bob was in the car, so I didn't go get one. I almost did.
Almost did.
I don't know how I would use it though. I can't use it one-handed. Oh, me and Pickle would use it together. Pickle, you can pull the trigger.
Try to decide which attack
Pickle's the
you're
trigger
gonna
man.
Puberty for that kid is gonna be a nightmare.
No, it's gonna be
use.
fine.
Speed is
My speed is
I'm
9.
sure.
9.
A
Okay.
bunch of weird little creature friends. It's fine.
2 hits.
I'll charm them.
So you don't even see something hit you, but you definitely feel it, and you take 8 points of damage.
Oh, mystery.
And now you must make a strength check.
Dun, dun, dun.
It fails.
I passed.
All right. You feel like you're about to be pulled off the balcony, and you manage to grab the rail and pull yourself back.
What?
There's a splash in the water, but again, you don't see anything.
Oh, that's bad. They're indivisible.
And let's see.
Invisible.
And I suppose you two are the other two on the balcony.
They have liberty
Evens
and
odds.
justice for all.
Okay.
All right.
You better be careful. You get too
Did-
into Moko and you're gonna start saying shit like that at work.
You had the
I don't have a
option of
handbook,
putting
but
a
I'll be okay.
armored
True.
vest
What's your speed?
Okay.
6.
if you chose to do so before following us. We all, including Margaret, put
9
one
points
on.
of damage.
Oh.
Hey.
And make a strength check.
It gives you
Oh,
20
Oh,
points
are
of
we talking
armor.
about
20
the armor?
points
Yeah,
of
I'm
armor.
staying in
if
this
you
room.
select it.
As the
Check.
party gets ripped to shreds.
I gotta make a
Oh yeah,
wit-
that's right. Mine
I
is
gotta
down
make
to
a
5
wit
because I
check,
get
too.
hit.
Okay, make your strength check first. It failed. So,
Pass the strength check.
all right. So
I
you
nailed the strength test.
And
Oh.
the trunk was full of guns if you decided to grab a gun too.
I failed the wit,
Yeah,
wit
might
test.
as well.
you failed the wit test.
Yeah.
All right. So the two of you almost at the same time, like hit the rail, taking some
Margaret
damage,
didn't need a gun.
and you react badly to it.
Yeah, you know.
Transform.
Probably leap down into the water, I'd imagine, but
Well,
Haven't
first
flashed
you gotta
Wait for my
transform.
turn.
Hero
So you
quest,
gotta
except this
you're
is
gonna
a
have to
sharp
roll
knife.
for your transformation, and we're gonna find out if you're crazier.
oh
Lot
yeah,
sharper
yeah,
than
yeah.
But we'll get to that on your turn.
Because every
Alright.
fail on this roll.
Well,
I'm gonna have to tell Manning and Jay.
I've only got 2 humanity to lose, Jim. So it's
No,
really
don't you reset to 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my
Because he started with a level 4 ability.
chose
That's
to
my-
start with
that's
a tier
my
4
maximum.
ability.
Understand completely.
He is
I
a very
understand.
fragile character. Okay.
His psyche is
So,
right on the edge.
I
'Cause I
created-
remember he reset his
Don't
humanity,
push
but I
me,
didn't remember.
because
I
that
created the
goes to
expertise
the
skill of psychology specifically to help.
No
him.
more coffee for you, Pickle.
He is experimenting with the how quickly can I go insane.
You guys, Pickle singing death metal.
Raw!
It's Norwegian too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pickle sings Norwegian death metal, apparently.
All right. So you're gonna be transforming on your turn, but here we go. Next up, Margaret. You just hear splash and crashing sounds.
I'm gonna go to the door and crack it open.
All right. It's not clicked.
It's
so
not
it's easy to just swing it open. It's enough askew that it doesn't fit back in the frame. Basically.
You guys okay?
They're both kind of hanging at the rails.
Oh shit.
There's more monsters, Margaret. Margaret, there's more monsters.
There's always more monsters.
Yay!
Yay!
I'm gonna run out and grab whoever's closest and try to drag them back.
Well, you got a choice of 2 that are hanging at the rail.
Who is it? Is it you and...
It's
Sebastian.
So we're currently
Well,
he
Sebastian
kind of
Fuzzy?
backed
I missed
up.
it.
These bodies are
Getting
mostly
there.
all gone, so they don't confuse us.
I'll grab Abe because I feel like Sebastian's actually got a better handle on himself right now.
You also now
gonna
notice
move over
that there are
around
floorboards
him.
sticking up out of the water.
Floorboard sticking
Where'd you
like
go?
down below.
Like
I'm still in
they,
the room.
they've
I haven't
been
done
split
yet.
Got
out
it.
from the floor
Like they
below.
burst out from
Gotcha.
underneath the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're pink.
Yeah, I'm pink.
Yeah, you are.
So yeah, I'm gonna reach out and try to grab Abraham.
Okay. Strength check.
Oh, I passed.
Do you want me to?
Are you going to try to resist, or are you going to go?
Yeah, I don't want to. I'm aiming my gun over the rail.
Okay, so you can. Try
I'm
to
gonna
resist.
say, Margaret, I'm busy. I also passed.
All right, so you don't. Neither of you.
If I hear him say I'm busy, can I just let go?
Yeah. So basically, you got a good grip, and you're like, all right, fine. So you can choose.
I'm gonna
you can choose a
very
move again if
politely
you-
to say, Margaret, right? Not now. I'm busy. Because clearly I don't have control of my anything going on.
He looks very upset at you.
No
But she
shit.
looks at me. I didn't look around. I kept my eye on the monsters.
Okay.
If she
Fall
looks
to your
at my
death if
face,
you want.
yeah.
You
Still-
cannot see it. Yeah. Kind of like a bulldog.
Fall to the monsters if you want. Sebastian, do you want help?
What? Staying on the railing?
From falling.
No, pulling you.
Help from falling, yes.
That
Whatever that means.
was probably okay. I was probably headed down there anyway.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for trying.
I'm gonna head back toward Mocha.
You're like, well, I tried to help. You walk back in the room.
Fine, don't take my
Ralph?
All right. So, standing guard at the door to the bedroom, shotgun pointed out into the hallway. I'm gonna look back at Moko. So, Pickle, what is it?
So while you're having this conversation, she basically scooted out past you and comes back in like, fine.
That's fine.
I did pass a Fae lore check. Do I know what it is?
If you could see it, you could probably figure out what
Well,
it
how
was.
about the big gray bodies that were there? You could say the first ones were.
I know what those are. Those are fish monsters.
They're.
I'm 8.
But she
They're
made-
fish monsters.
She could
But
tell you
she'll know.
that there's
They're merfolk.
They're scape or swamp lizards.
Skateboard swamp lizards. There you go.
Swamp lizards.
Skateboard swamp lizards.
Sounds like a really bad band
Yeah.
that I saw in like high school.
They're really bad at music.
They got better.
Yeah?
No.
Less.
No.
Thank
Not
you.
really.
Have I dealt
Well, yeah,
with
they all
these
quit
before?
playing musical instruments, and that made it better.
Yeah.
I have to see what it looks like.
That's a good question.
I have to go out there and see what's going on.
Yeah, basically all you have to go on right now is
Is noises.
rumbles and
You come to the door.
splashes.
Has Ralph dealt with this before since he was coming from the bayou?
Again, you have not been able to see what this is. You don't know what it is yet.
Okay. And
Yeah.
I wouldn't know the exact name.
Right. Maybe if you saw it, you could venture a guess.
Okay. Fair
Um,
enough.
So next up is Bob.
Get him, Bob.
You're the one on the banister that didn't hit the rail. Probably because they are aggressive bastards with guns, and you have a coffee.
I have a gun as well, apparently.
Okay.
So I was unaware that I had the option of getting one. So I have one.
Okay.
Along with a armor vest.
Did you guys?
I mean, I have a
one
gun,
little
but I
flag
wasn't
in it that
trying to
says
use
bang?
No. So you're you've got 15 shots in your little Glock.
So it's 10 for you and 5 for the bad guys. Okay.
You think it'll take
Might
10
not
to
have
get
enough with
No.
the 10.
But, you know,
Just because.
yeah, why not?
Ha!
Okay, that'll be very dangerous. I might wait a little bit on that. So I'm not. All right. So what is Bob doing?
Bob is just going to stand there and point his gun in Abe's
I'm
general
sorry, that was
direction.
a little hard.
In Abe's general direction.
Yeah.
Does Bob have any skills with a gun?
No.
Okay.
But somebody said I could have one, so I took one. It's my right as an American.
It is. It is. Well, good for you. So you're pointing at him.
Well, his general direction. Not so much him. As much as I'd like to shoot him. Just
Pass
for getting
me
this...
towards the water, towards the rail.
Well,
yeah.
you're all three of you.
Yeah?
It's towards you.
What is Pickle trying to do?
So,
Cross the heart.
are you trying to scare
Talking
him?
about America.
No.
You're just.
I'm waiting to see if he does something stupid so I can shoot him. That's all.
All right. I'm trying to think what you would actually roll. You're aware because you're training that someone is pointing a gun at you right now.
And just that kind of general, like,
Vibe.
Gun.
As much as you're dealing with invisible monster that might be down there somewhere below you, you also know that somebody's pointing in your peripheral vision is picked up his gun and is aiming it at you. Kind of aiming. You're pretty sure he's gonna miss, but it's still aimed in your direction.
there is a gun pointed
Ah,
at
shit,
my
I'm
ass.
gonna take the gun from him then. I'm next.
Yes, you are, Abe.
Rather than deal with the monster, you're gonna disarm Bob.
Dude, he's hysterical.
He is hysterical. He's in a combat situation and someone's pointing a gun at him. Yeah, he probably would
I mean, I
try to
suppose
disarm them.
That would actually
that out of
probably
my
make
face.
more
disarming
sense
Bob
to
is
you
better
than
than
the
trying to
freaking
shoot
monster
me.
deal.
So.
This is a situation I might be able to handle. That one, the monsters down below.
Yeah, he's like, other people I can
push
handle
it off.
What
people.
about the monster next to you?
You're not a monster
You're in people form.
yet.
For the moment.
Yeah,
I
you're
suppose.
about to
Currently in
be.
people
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
about.
as soon as it's my turn, though, I took
He's
the
last in initiative, so he's getting a little fuzzy right now.
No, we must. Stop it.
This is why you came out there. You guys okay?
So in the past,
Okay, you go back in.
should I erase martial arts from here?
Fine, don't
Not
need
gonna
my
give you any sort of bonus for being
It's gonna
strong.
basically gives you the additional point of damage when you strike.
When I strike, but
barehanded.
not for doing things like grappling and I mean, it's part of the training.
Right, I haven't developed a.
And that just doesn't happen. That doesn't work.
Not yet.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We'll
Oh,
get
yeah.
there. We'll get to grapples.
So I guess I'll just use
I think he'd hurt.
my speed against his speed to disarm him.
So
My
it
strength
would
against his
speed.
strength.
It would be speed to grab the gun, and then strength to pull the gun out of his hand.
Okay.
So speed check.
And what's the roll to see if no one shoots him while he's trying to take the gun?
I passed.
I passed also. Well,
Roll again, guys.
did he? Did he?
I passed.
I passed. Did he chamber the round?
He hasn't taken
I
his safety
passed.
off.
I nailed it.
Nailed it.
I didn't nail it, but
All right. So he
passed.
manages to. This whole turn, you've been like, and he's
then I'm
managed
gonna
to
hit him
keep
with
it out
my
of your
gun.
hands.
Pistol whip him.
No.
I'm gonna hit him with the butt of my gun.
Okay.
No.
He does have the safety on. You do notice the safety's
That's
still on
what
the
we-
gun,
that's
but
what they want.
he's still aiming it at you generally.
Well,
Safety
it's
schmafety.
funny to aim the gun at somebody, so he's gonna catch one in the neck, I guess. How do you want me to do
It's,
this?
it's just a physical hit, so it's your speed number of dice. Unless you want to reduce it, unless you don't want to go full.
Sorry.
I don't think it'll kill him. Oh Jesus, maybe it will. Well, no, it's against his speed,
He's got
so
a
it
pretty good
probably
speed.
won't.
What's your speed?
8.
Okay. Yeah, you're both the
I might
fast.
not even
You're both
hit
the
him.
fast characters in this group, aren't you?
Is Margaret gonna kill Abraham for shooting Bob?
Oh, this
Haven't
is
shot
gonna be a
him
whole
yet.
thing.
Currently, he just pistol whipping.
Yeah,
two-
Margaret's gonna kill him.
Three hits.
Actually, Moko might
Three
beat me
hits?
to it.
3 hits, yes.
And it's just a.
No, he's
What's the
Batman. I
strength
don't-
bonus?
I mean,
But I told
Plus
you
two,
like,
but I
he was
expect
gonna
3
teach you to
points per
drive.
but I expect
Well-
Batman to do that stuff.
Or do you have
He's
a
the
like
Batman.
a?
I have
True, but he was gonna
not.
teach
Well,
you
I
to
don't
drive.
have training in
Expecting
hitting
him
with
to
the
do
gun.
it doesn't make it
Yeah,
okay.
hitting
to
with
do
the
gun.
it, though.
So it's
So-
3 points per.
3
I mean, we are
points
talking to a
so,
wild child,
9
so.
damage.
That's true.
Take 9 damage.
Batman. I expect him to
Basically, he was trying to grab the gun
do
from you, and
Batman
then
things.
you're like, ah, you can't get it.
No
Crack.
one knows what it's
Yeah.
like.
Batman.
And that'll be my turn.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
I'll move away from the rail as I do that
Oh,
too.
I got blue eyes.
All right.
No one knows what's behind.
I'm
blue
the
Did you
orange
move
one.
back into the room? Is that what your goal
I'm,
was?
I was
I'm
heading that
orange.
way.
Mooku.
I'm the orange one.
Yes.
Mooku, Mooku, your turn.
Okay.
I made
I'm
it,
gonna
yeah.
go out and see what's going on. I'm gonna go out past.
So
Ralph.
since these
Pass
turns
Ralph.
kind of overlap a little bit, like as you're going out, she's coming into the room.
we do the
Yeah, bread and butter. Yeah. Are we all too young
Well,
for
and
the bread and butter?
he's in the doorway also.
Yeah,
so
but
all
I'm
three
going
of
out.
you are squeezing through the
Yeah,
doorway.
you're all
yeah,
at
but
the
I'm a
same
little
time.
kid.
Through their legs, it would be adorable.
I'm gonna squeeze past him
Yep.
and start heading
Just in
downstairs.
time to see him crack him in the
You're going
face
down
with
the
the butt
stairs?
of his gun.
Batman, no!
Oh, and of course that makes me turn.
And I'm gonna go down the
Why are
stairs
you
and-
going down the stairs?
so I can get a better look. I'm a kid. I can't see good.
Oh, that's true.
I'm gonna like.
Good thing you didn't find
Look
the
you through the
slinky in the
railing?
bedroom. You would gone right to the stairs
Oh,
with it.
yeah. Look, guys, it's Slinky.
Slinky, it's Slinky. It's such a wonderful toy.
Pickle loves Slinky. Can I tell what's going on?
You can see the floorboards sticking up out of the water some.
Okay.
Um,
All the bodies are gone.
no, one of them is
One's
gone.
gone for sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything else happening that I can see?
Well, there's a lot of things happening.
Besides,
You
amongst the humans I've decided to come here with, is there like stuff going on in the water that I can try and tell?
So you're
what
trying to look into the
creature
water?
or something is
Do
going
you have
on?
anything to help you look into the water?
I have Fae lore. I also have foraging and sneaking, because I only took 3 skills because I'm 8.
Why don't you roll a sneaking to at least not be noticed that you're walking down towards the water?
We're good on sneaking.
Okay, at least there isn't something
I'm not
looking
going
at
like
you.
down back into the water, but like I'm gonna go to like
Right,
the
right.
side of
It's like when you're peeking down the stairs at
Yeah.
Christmas
He's got
morning.
his head between the two.
like it's me and Pickle,
You know,
like looking over the in between like the banister rail.
now you manage to not be noticed while you do it anyway.
Even though Pickle is bright yellow and pink.
That's right.
And somehow clean
So
it.
I'm gonna I clean Pickle. as opposed to like.
This is a very
I don't
serious.
You
I don't
polish
keep
your
myself
pickle?
clean, but like I will make sure that pickle doesn't get dirty.
Nothing worse than a dirty pickle.
I
you
was
don't
gonna
want
say,
dirty
I'm
pickle.
pretty sure we made those jokes.
Yeah, we made those jokes last time because I was cleaning my pickle. Anyways,
Doesn't mean they won't get made again.
live Tuesday night.
Hashtag
John
I
cleans
can
his
see your
pickle.
ding dong.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
All these great hashtags are going to be starting. I'm so excited.
people are going to
Hashtag
think it's
keep
a
your
very,
pickle
very,
clean.
very different kind of stream.
Well, we'll get
Hashtag
lots of
dirty pickle.
viewers.
That's right. Clickbait.
Oh yeah. I get you a shirt that says that.
I'm gonna just. Oh, geez, don't give me a shirt that just says clickbait. I'm gonna kind of stand here and watch and see if I can tell what it is.
Okay.
I'm gonna,
Okay, you're watching for it.
I will.
So if it happens to reveal itself, I'll make sure you get to be the first one to roll to see if you know what it is.
I will hold. No, if I'm trying to do that as my action, I guess. I was gonna say I would hold something, but I'm
Okay.
just gonna. I'm hiding and observing.
Okay. Sebastian,
Very Moko things.
most excited
Yeah.
one in the whole group.
I also got as far fucking away as I could from the werewolf. I don't know if you guys noticed that metagame
So I can't
choice.
remember what I'm supposed to roll and see if I failed because there's not a cast for lycanthropy.
All right, what did we do for it last
He
time?
just
I
like
can't
he eats
remember.
MP. He turns it on.
Yeah, but I have to test to see if I fail somehow to
Right.
lose humanity.
You know what? Let's
Oh, that
officially
dice.
write it down as level 5. 5 dice.
5 dice.
So as long as you get 4 of those successful, you won't go crazy.
What even stat is this?
And we figured we made it. I think we made it wit since it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause it doesn't-
All right. You know what? I'm gonna be extra generous. Let's make it 4.
4.
What's your wit, by the way?
6.
All right. So
More of that?
how do we do?
I'm gonna go
Hashtag I
under
can see
my
your ding
wit.
dong.
Yes.
No, I fucked that all up.
Did you?
Only go
I
once.
gave you better than a
What?
50-50
Only got one
chance.
six. Yeah, I rolled a 7,
Per
7, 8,
die.
9.
So jot down that that's the way we do this.
All right.
And you get we get to go to the insanity chart for another fun.
Oh no!
Fun. Do we have a print up of the insanity chart somewhere for us?
Yeah,
to-
I got it right here.
Of course you do.
He knew he was gonna need it.
He's got it
I have it
laminated.
too.
He's ready. All right, so you're starting from the point that you were at last time.
So I
Streaking.
started at 18.
You rolled high numbers. High numbers are bad. It gets you to the really
Yeah.
crazy ones real
Juicy
fast.
stuff. Yeah, so you start from 18.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Roll 2 dice and add them together.
John's over there like.
I know how this works. Just curious. Oh, geez, another 18.
Oh God, you're just heading right for the finish line.
36. Oh.
Torn leg. -1 speed permanently.
Oh, man!
Oh, you tried to jump over the banister and caught the whole
Or-
thing in your leg.
Or when he
Yes.
Transforms,
flexed,
he's
transformed, his skin
Blew his
split.
calf muscle out. Got all big and extra monstery.
The leg won't fully shape back.
You
It's
look
gonna
like
stay
Peter
kind
Puppy
of
right
wolfy.
now. You're all like,
It's gonna stay like a crazy.
So he's gonna have a
one-sided.
joint that
Wonderful.
Yeah, yeah,
goes backwards
exactly.
now.
Alright.
Oh, I can't wait for somebody to roll Freaky Friday.
They're gonna switch with somebody?
It means that they believe they've switched bodies with the first person they say.
Oh, I hope it's me.
Oh my god!
Pickle.
Pickle, why are you on someone else's
I
hand?
think
All
you
right.
should scatter some good results in here, so shit could happen where.
You
Well,
can
there's
be
a lot of
crazy
them that
good.
aren't permanent.
What's that?
You can be crazy good.
Or maybe you just get faster as your brain shuts. Instead
There
of
are
always-
ones
There's
where you
definitely
can
a
trade
string
stats
of them
to
that are
fix other
probably,
stats,
like-
to increase other stats.
Terrible.
Meant to be like second or third time through that are like permanent decreases in stats.
Like the one you just hit.
Yeah, because
You
there's
like
like
got jacked
a
up.
whole bunch of them.
Well, that's what you get for rolling high numbers. You're supposed to be still on the first page.
Well, I was shooting for cannibalism, but I didn't get it.
Hey guys.
Maybe next time.
We gotta find more werewolves.
Sorry.
I mean, I'll probably
Why would you
jump
be
down
sorry?
to see what the hell's attacking us.
So you jump right down into it.
Yeah, with his monster
Sure,
leg.
I mean,
Okay.
With his big gross leg.
So he
Whoosh.
wolves.
losing my
He wolves.
freaking marbles over here. I'm not making logical decisions.
Now is the railing going with you,
Cannibalism.
or are you going over the
The
railing?
insistent need to eat
Over the
others.
railing.
Cool,
Every
dog
day that goes
person!
by without eating another mortal, you suffer -1 to every stat.
You're the dog person, you guys! That's cool.
So you're seeing this for the first
Oh,
time.
werewolf?
As long as you're
No, I'm
eating
kind
people,
of
it's
staring.
fine.
I'm staring daggers
So
at him right
I
now.
think you might be able to write it off as you just got clocked by a freaking.
Yeah. I'm just
So
mentally
sorry. Are you
composing
taking the
note
railing
to
with you?
HR.
Are you like ripping it off?
accusing
No,
him
no,
of
no.
assault and
Oh,
battery
going
on
over
a
it.
team member?
Just jumping over?
Excuse me,
Yeah.
I need
All right.
Form HR 17, please.
So you
I'm gonna need an
well,
extra copy.
you were ready to hit the floor because the floor was at 2 feet into the
Oh,
water.
Shit.
You go right
Sploosh.
through. You go right into the basement.
Oh, into the basement.
Bye, doggy!
Lovely.
Good thing though, dogs just innately know how to swim, so you don't have to worry about that.
Doggy paddling.
Yeah.
I'm mostly doggy paddling.
Only problem is he needs a ladder. He can't climb the ladder to get out. Someone's gonna have to go rescue him.
I can't climb the ladder?
Well, the dog,
because
that's the
your
danger when you have your
dog's
dog in the
out
pool.
I get it. I got the joke.
Yeah.
It was a joke,
Yep.
Sebastian.
So you're down in the water.
Whoa,
Give me a,
Moko. Pickle
give me
suddenly
a
got a
wit
very
check.
low voice.
Haven't I made enough?
Actually,
with
no.
Joe?
Sneak, sneak check. Sneak check.
No, that'll be the next one.
No.
No.
I don't want to fish.
All right.
now.
So it's just dark, and since the floorboards have been broken apart and stuff, you can see things that have been floating in the basement kind of starting to pop up around you.
Like the washing machine.
And all the dead bodies they had.
Yeah.
The dead family.
Yeah, it's
Awesome.
a bunch of skeletal remains. It's Amityville. It's fine.
Yeah.
Good. Good
it's
to
fine.
moths.
Yeah,
Lots
it
of
turns out
moths.
it's Amityville, New Jersey.
Good times. All right. So sploosh. You can't see anything really.
Dog guy's gone.
Dog got it.
I
Dog!
guess I'll
Dog
just try
got
to
it.
swim up to
No,
the
he's
top
too
so
young.
I don't drown.
Yeah. No problem. I'll let you just make it there. You have enough
Alright.
strength that even if you don't manage to swim, you can grab
Yeah, I
something
mean,
and pull yourself
yeah.
up. So wet dog in the water.
Wog.
Great, we'll never get that smell out.
Out of the car.
You are not getting in that car.
You better turn back into a
Bad dog!
Right.
Sit!
Hashtag bad guy smell.
Oh
No.
boy. All right, back to its turn. Do 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 do.
John.
Too much fun
Um,
with the puppet.
You held that for a long
There
while,
is-
too.
There is a child by the railing, and he's in the water with it. That's
He's not anywhere near me.
Yeah,
the
way over there.
whole thing.
I didn't take
He
the
would
railing
never
out.
get to me.
I jumped over the
Ooh,
railing.
the fish monster?
Or the werewolf.
Nobody's
Why?
on him.
You couldn't catch me. Neither can they.
Oh no,
I can
the
leap across the friggin' room.
Yeah, and then I'll blow you back into the water. Bye-bye.
That didn't sound right, John.
I said it exactly how I meant it.
Okay. I didn't realize it was that kind of game.
He's the giant
Hold
naked
on.
monster jumping at the kid. Okay? Don't forget.
Not naked. Just, you know.
This is your second transformation. There's less clothes now. And you went all freaky
Well,
leg? Oh, yeah.
I feel like the things
Not
that
if it
didn't
went
fit
down in the
properly
same
are
way.
the same. Yeah, it's already
The clothes
happened.
have already
now.
been prepared for that.
It's been broken in or out.
It's like eating before you
Broken
go to an
out.
all-you-can-eat buffet, so you
So
can
give
eat
me a speed check. Ugh. I'm rolling very bad for this creature, which is I guess good for you guys.
No.
Well, no for it. So you feel something brush past you.
Something touched your
Couldn't see it. And we'll try one more time.
What is it? What is it?
Ooh, we got it this time.
I passed that time.
All right, you managed to avoid it. Something grabs you and starts to pull you down as you pull out of it and hit the surface again. And let's see the other.
Very googly moogly. Can I see it?
I'm trying to think who it's going to be dealing with.
that's what I was trying to say. The only one by the rail is the kid.
Well, the two of you are up on the rail. He
No,
either
we're
sneaked to not
we're
be
against
noticed.
the back
I'm
wall,
also
away
sneaked.
from
I
the,
also sneaked. You don't even know I'm over by the railing. Thank you very much.
We're not. However
Well, I
wide
think he's
this is,
saying
the hallway is. We're on
him,
the back
Jim
wall.
knows
You're
where
on
you
the back
are.
wall. You're away from the railing.
Yes.
We're all away from the
But-
railing.
All right,
But
all right.
Moko's
I will.
sneaky.
I will.
Right.
I will move on to the
arguing
next
on
person.
pedestal.
You guys might destroy yourselves, so I don't have to worry so much.
I'm
about
not
the
destroying
monster.
anybody. I am currently composing the letter.
Yeah,
That's
he's
gonna
right.
get him fired.
He's like thinking about the email he's gonna write to HR right
HR.
now. Susan.
He's writing it up on his BlackBerry.
I don't know
Larry?
why. I don't know why the hands HR
How do you
lady is
spell your
named
name?
Susan, but it just seems right.
Abraham.
Seems correct.
What's your last name, Abe? I just want to make sure I get this right.
Maggie?
Excuse you?
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm
We
choking.
don't have
on
a
these
character by
nachos.
that name.
And
no
Moko's gonna
Maggie
back
here.
me up.
There's no
Pickles
Maggie
has
here.
got me.
I got the party against me. Oh
I'm
no.
gonna
You'll
go.
die.
I'm gonna go for where I last saw Moko, as he slipped out of the room.
Okay. Give me a sneak check to see if you see him. He's gone down the stairs a couple.
My sneak is good.
Oh, well. I'm suspicious that I keep rolling ones. I passed.
Okay, you do. You're not hiding from her so much. You're hiding from things down below. But you see him down a couple steps, not way down the steps, but like starting to go around the curve of the steps there.
Moko, that's not safe.
I'm trying to figure out what it is. I need to see it.
I don't think you want to see it.
It's not that scary.
Are you moving out of the
This
room?
kid is
then?
equally as f***ed up as Margaret. Anyway,
Oh, I've seen some shit.
You're moving out of the room?
yes. And I'm gonna go
Towards-
stand at the top of the stairs, not
Right there.
By the railing?
probably not super far from the railing, but not right up against it.
Meanwhile, there's a wet dog swimming around down in the
Meanwhile,
pool.
there's a wet dog in the basement. Yeah.
Right.
He's not in the basement. He's on the first floor.
I
He
swam
swam
back up.
Oh, you
I'm
swam
not
back
in the basement anymore. So I can't breathe in the water, so I had to at least get to the surface.
Oh, he could have been a merwolf.
Rolf.
I don't know. It's fun. I have a Fawn's got gills, but I don't have that right now.
He's the dog of the sea. All right. Next up
Oh.
is
Sea dog.
I'll have to
Oh,
think
that's
Ralph.
about
so
that
much
if we
better.
get some
Who's
AP.
heard of
Alright,
him?
I'm gonna sneak my way down the stairs and back towards the greenhouse, actually.
so you're heading down the stairs.
I've got wings, but not
Rolf,
gills.
where's your piano?
What's your move?
Left it somewhere else. My move is. Oh, that's a good question. 25.
You like to
Get right behind the kid. By walking. If you run, you could get much further.
Yeah, but then I won't be sneaking.
Oh, yeah, I didn't write down my.
Did you try to sneak?
I did.
Did you successfully sneak?
Yes.
Okay, so you're just
Hi,
like
gun
you're
guy.
used to kind of lurking in the background anyway. So you're just lurking in the background, going past everyone heading down the
What's
steps.
up, gunman?
You might be 25-50, but you said you were kind of little.
Should we
So
go
you might
out
have
through
squished yourself into the
the
20.
greenhouse the way we came in?
5'2".
But then I won't know what it
That's
is.
still probably close.
Yeah. Will it get you there?
I'm not worried.
He's
Are you?
5'5".
A little bit.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
Am
Aww.
I
I
talking
love
to
this
Moko
kid.
or Pickle at this moment?
Yes.
Moko's saying it, but Pickle will do the protecting.
I trust one of you.
All right, Bob.
What is your last name, Abraham?
I like how the water's erupting with some sort of monster that's lashing out at people, and we're having an HR issue.
My name is still Walsh. If you point the gun at me, we're gonna have we're gonna have bigger problems.
What is your last name? I didn't hear you.
Walsh.
It is still Walsh.
Still Walsh. Okay.
Strongly worded email.
4 to
2040.
6 is 2040.
So you have a little notebook in your pocket kind of
Yep. I
thing.
wait his last name down.
Okay.
Did I get it right?
Just Walsh.
And then,
It's just Walsh.
he
Between
said
4
still
and 6.
Walsh.
It's still Walsh now.
He did,
Bill Walsh.
but that's because he's a moron.
Well, you're saying it's just Walsh. Which one is it? Still Walsh or just Walsh?
Just still Walsh.
Okay.
It's Walsh!
How many times does he get married when
And-
there's all these hyphenated names?
And I'm gonna tell him, if you want to be useful, point your gun down into the water.
That's what I was doing before, jackass. And then you hit
were
me.
behind me. You pointed it right through me. You could have walked up to the rail and done a job. Are you gonna do anything else?
Oh, you know what they do in the movies when someone's hysterical? They slap them.
He did
That's
slap
what I
him.
did.
No.
He was
He was
more than
clearly
just
hysterical. He pointed a
hysterical.
gun at me.
No, I'm
So I
saying we need to
smacked him.
slap you.
Um,
Abe. Abe needs to be knocked out.
And
I guess
I've
I've
got
got points you got
the
from Margaret.
point. The thing I've got is resting bitch face. That's when I failed my thing.
I'm just gonna walk away. I'm done dealing with
this.
this fucker.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna hit
And
the
hide in the
stairs.
corner.
You heading for the stairs?
Yeah.
Where everyone else is heading?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you're walking away, you turn around to see
I'm
they're all
not
right
hiding
there.
anymore.
Are you sneaking towards the stairs?
No, I'm walking.
Okay, just checking.
He's like, fuck
F
you,
that guy.
dude. Yeah.
Fair enough.
HR's gonna hear about this.
I'm filing a formal complaint. Formal complaint.
So when you say I can see the floorboards, the whole floor destroyed?
Like you
kind
can
of in
see
the
bits
middle.
of floorboards like coming up.
Yeah, you can
It's
just
like
see-
something burst out through the water.
I mean, you
And
saw
they're just
me
gonna
go
stand
under
right
and the
there.
water
This-
wasn't deep enough for that before.
It's not like a circle or
I
anything. it's just-
understand
I'm
that.
like
I want to
9
know where I
feet
can
tall
jump
right
over
now.
and land in and
Not
you gotta
impale
go into the
yourself.
basement.
So you have a nice film of silver over the
Yeah.
top of the water. You can't really
cover
see.
myself in it.
Well, no, I mean you can't really see.
What about the furniture that was
Below
floating around down there? Can you jump to one of those?
The hassock's still there though. The hassock.
No,
that
it's
you were-
that's underneath
underneath
the
the balcony.
the
yeah.
balcony.
Yeah, well.
I mean, there's.
Well,
You can at least aim for it.
Yeet! I'm gonna go over the edge right here.
Yeet.
You're gonna jump the railing?
He yeeted himself.
Okay.
At least tell me it's a whale and it's about to eat him.
Who?
Way to go,
What
Pinocchio!
happened with Abe? Did
Can
he
Abe
get by-
swim?
Yeah, sure. He had to get through basic training. But
So-
I don't. I may. Do I? Do you see where I am? Did I land in the 2 foot of water, break my fall, land there superhero style, and
There's nothing to land on. It's just
wait, that's
water.
what I. That's
Yeah,
what
but
I
it's
was
not
asking.
all-
You said
it's
we
not
could see
all missing.
broken boards in
You
certain
just
places.
happen to
Around.
land in the
Yeah,
spot.
if he jumped from the floor above and landed on a board, the board's going into the
No.
water.
It's not all
He's
missing.
not trying to land on one of the.
There are
jagged
parts of
I'm
the
boards.
trying to
floor that's
land
still
in where
there,
it's still
under the
where
water.
there's
You
still
made a
floor.
hole.
Yeah. No, there is a hole.
You landed.
I'm
Something
trying to
else made a
land
hole.
on
Oh,
the
fair.
floor.
He just happened to
So
find that
to
hole
cover
and
him.
fell
You're
through.
trying to
Made it
guesstimate by the
bigger.
I mean, I
breakage
could've also
where
done
there's still gonna be solid
Yeah.
floor.
You know
With
that there's
Yeah,
something
so give
else
me
making
a-
holes is the problem.
Yeah.
Whichever's.
From
Give me a
underneath us.
speed -1.
I passed.
So you
'Cause it
managed to
rolled
land on a
back.
spot that's shallow. enough.
Okay.
But the floor definitely feels.
Mushy.
Like
Yeah,
6
like the
feet,
support's
50%
not there.
larger,
So it kind of, you go a little deeper and come back up and you're like,
Like
this might just let go next
Is
time.
there anything to shoot?
You don't
Does
see
Moko
anything.
want to
nothing,
pet
okay.
the big dog monster?
Can I? Well, I did an action, so I can't hold an action.
No,
I will.
because I like the guy that the dog wants to
then-
face.
There is a
Don't pet
dog paddling in the water right here.
I'm gonna shout out to Sebastian.
Go get him, boy.
Yeah.
Go get him.
I'll cover him. I don't know what that's gonna do for him, but that's what I'm doing.
Yo, I
My
got
leg
you.
hurts.
And,
I'll cover you too.
and when I can see something that's not one of these five, I'm gonna shoot him.
How is this ever gonna heal now?
Oh, M Jungle Dog says hashtag Abe needs to be fired. I don't care. I love it anyway.
Yeah, well, that's because it's me. That's why I'm saying.
And because it's true.
Because he's going to HR.
See, the people watching didn't necessarily need to know that.
What? That's Manny? Oh my god, such awkward conversations we've had.
HR.
Catfishing me over here.
James, is that you or Tracy? We need
I have to go to
compound
HR
I think that's
Chops.
what I officially have to be
We need a
her.
mediator.
Yeah.
Because
Because you're gonna be taking trips to it.
I'm just saying.
Chops HR.
No, Chops is not HR.
So I guess I've got nothing to
Chops
shoot
is
at.
HR,
So
we might all be in trouble.
Alright.
It's not might
But you
be.
can
We
feel-
would be in trouble.
No, because Chops is never
It
going to write
drops
himself up. So yes, we're all in trouble.
We're all screwed.
Exactly.
I'll give you a little time to kind of like feel out a little bit. Like, alright,
We're
this
going
is
to know what Harris
the
meant.
end of it here. You can feel it's the spongiest and then...
there's a door behind you, right?
Yes, there is. Yeah, you guys haven't explored any of the other rooms on the first floor. So, yeah, you jump down. I'm letting you kind of get aware of what the floor is doing right here. Next up
Kids have watched
is
through that entire show multiple times.
Muku.
Moko?
Moko. Latte.
So have I
Mugu was
got
that-
any more
that
clues?
Luca guy,
Huh?
man.
Have I got any more clues as to what this might be?
No, because nothing's happened above the water. So,
I'm going to move down to the step right before it goes into the water.
okay.
And I will...
You doing like the good old kid fashion of like on your butt, like kind of like slide down.
No, I got like one foot going like up the stairs, and I'm on the last step, and I will hold a gust for anything that may attack me or an ally right near me.
Okay. All right, so Pickle is ready to defend you.
So we literally just see him holding up the puppet.
Yep, down at the water.
I mean, to be
back,
fair,
monsters!
me and Ralph know there's something not right with that puppet.
Better
So
stay back, monsters.
Yeah, but I mean, a scared child like holding their puppet or stuffed animal between them and the danger.
Wait, no.
They've seen you do
That-
stuff.
that makes
Give
sense
her
to
this
me.
rationalization in your werewolf voice.
Yeah, sometimes.
No, I'm too distracted trying to not go into the water. Probably.
To not eat them all.
The broadcast has ended.
Yeah, that's what I just saw too, James. It dropped.
No.
So keep going.
Okay.
All right.
Excellent.
So next up is Sebastian. Yeah, something in here trying to
Something's
grab
trying
you.
to pull me under, but I didn't see anything when I went under.
Right.
I don't know. Swim me down in the basement to
Search.
try to check it out. Seems like a bad plan because I'll have to swim back up. I'll try to like get somewhere. There's somewhere I can stand, like over where Jim is.
All right, so he comes clambering up right next to you. You know what? Let me
Are there-
see.
Is there
The
like?
weight of both of you on the spongy floor there.
I'll go like further away from
It's
Jim.
also
Okay.
buoyant because of the water.
That's
That's
Yeah.
helping too.
That's why it hasn't broken yet.
I'll let Abe know. Whatever's attacking us is in the basement.
Where's attacking?
Well, no, you said that before. I can still talk.
I think it's just more
There you
fun.
go. All these
Is
extra teeth.
Whether or not Abe's gonna listen to me at the moment.
No,
Shut up. Basement.
Get it,
you
please.
are the only one I've seen that's been able to handle this at all. So probably
you're the only
you
one.
were eating.
He's
You
the only one you've seen
finished
try.
off 2 of the guys. So
Ignoring the fact that there was a dead one in where me
Nope.
and Moko and Ralph were.
something happened back there. I'm sure it
He's
was.
not
you
sure
guys
who,
did
though.
great, but
He's saying he's seen
I
the
assumed-
werewolf man.
He's seen me kill
I
him. Like he may have
assumed it
taken all
was
3 of
Ralph
you to kill
because
that
that's
one.
why I told Ralph to.
'Cause he's got a gun.
'cause I heard the guns and I saw it was dead. I had no idea what else. I just assumed Ralph shot it and killed it.
Is there anything that like looks like it'd be a way to the basement? I mean, the basement's
Yeah, that's because you were
flooded,
watching
so it
TikTok
doesn't really
on
matter. But
YouTube.
Everything.
Well, there isn't a staircase in this room that leads to the basement.
What's the matter?
not really sure how we can get down there without
Stomach hurt.
just being under the water. So. Yeah, clearly I should have taken gills and not wings. Clearly.
Well, he saw our sheets and clearly designed this to kill the party.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Because
do
my
it.
guns are about useless in this.
I'm
I
gonna
can't
do it.
shoot through the water. Go about
Yeah.
that far with the penetration, so
Yeah.
it's.
Loco and Pickle will live.
Any ideas, or are you just holding? You can hold if you want.
I'll just hold to see like what comes up next.
Okay. Well, it's its turn, and guess what? It comes up, attacking both of you.
So we were both holding actions to fight it. Do we
Yep.
get to try to
Yeah,
fight
you get a turn after it. I'll give you both a turn
it?
right
is
after
it?
it.
We, if I'm alive,
How big is it?
So you see
Fingers crossed, Jim.
you see essentially a semi-transparent tentacle. Now that you're down at the water level, you can actually see it.
We're fighting a hentai
You
monster.
can't.
yes,
So you
yes,
can't see
yes.
the tentacle, but you can see the water and silver dripping off it as it comes out of the water.
Sounds like.
You're
So
fighting
you
the
see that
monster from the
shape?
abyss.
It's attacking me first, though. Sorry.
The water tentacle.
So one of them comes out at you
Mary Elizabeth.
Hit nines.
Master
Nines,
Antonio have an
so 2
orgasm
hits.
to that.
for 6 points of
I think
damage,
so.
Yeah, all right.
and give me a strength check.
Now
Is that exact?
8 squares.
well, I passed. Did not get exact.
All right. It doesn't let go of you, but it's got a hold of you.
It's
And
gonna
it's
be
pulling-
real hard to miss it when I'm touching the gun to it, so I'm okay with that.
Okay. Speed. Isn't it better?
5 now.
Hey, he got a weird leg now.
The lycanthropy doesn't increase your speed?
I think it
plus
actually
2.
does.
I'm like, don't you get all the things you wanted to get from him being a wolf?
I do get some things from that.
It's not just insanity. which is the most fun part of it, really. But
It doubles my movement. It doesn't change my speed though.
So he is faster.
It
but
increases
doesn't
my
do-
Plus 2 strength.
It increases my strength.
okay,
Double HP, double movement, double pointy damage, which he doesn't have.
And yeah,
no, we
pointy
gave
doesn't
him
matter
pointy.
now,
We
but
gave
I got-
we gave you pointy last time.
No, you gave me leap.
We gave you leap.
Well, because leap is
Yeah.
part of lycanthropy.
Right.
You can do it.
Because originally you have these other abilities.
You would
when
have
you-
to get those.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get
you're supposed to have those on the way to like
Yeah, those
are
but I
right.
just skipped the end.
You got the prize at the bottom of the cereal box.
Yeah.
Any of the nutritional value.
Yeah.
So where is this thing? How far away is it?
Across the room.
Yeah, but
5, 10,
What's-
15,
so your
20,
speed is
25, 30,
5 right now?
40, 45 feet away.
45 feet
We went
away?
to crit,
away
too.
From you.
Why? Can it be 5 feet closer to me?
15 points of damage
I'm
Okay.
40 foot range.
and
It's
crit.
like he drew the map just big enough.
6. All of these. It gets a free ability next turn. Not that it's
So I was
using
asking
any.
how big it is.
Great.
How big is it, Jack? Where is
Whoa,
it?
that's kind of personal.
Oh,
We don't know. It's invisible.
There's like a bubbliness
see, I can reach
here, and
that. And it's doing stuff.
Yeah, if you could not throw the monster at me, though, that'd be great.
I don't know
Did
if
it
I'm
pull
gonna
me
push
in?
the water
no,
monster.
it's still attached to you. Give me a strength check.
Passed.
And it passed 2, but your strength is obscene, so you basically rip it off and throw it back in the water.
Can I hit it with the attack I have ready?
That's right, you had your attack ready.
Yeah.
So you're gonna cast Gust.
Yeah, I'm gonna blast it with gust.
Okay.
What am I looking for?
What stat is it targeting?
Speed.
7.
I missed completely.
All right then.
Good job.
So suddenly,
Good job, Pickle.
everybody feels like the top of the water kind of gets a whoosh and a
Nice little-
spray of water.
Somebody
kinda,
turned the fan on.
kind of like splatters on everybody.
Do I see it more clearly?
Actually, that does spray a little bit. You can make it out a little better. That bubbly spot, there's actually a dome there.
Oh, good.
So it's real close to the surface.
It's
I wasn't going to
breaching the
bother
surface a little
shooting
bit.
it if I wasn't.
It's breaching the surface
Okay,
a little
I'm
bit
gonna
right there.
then shoot at it.
Okay.
It's. You said it's speed 7.
Yeah.
I'm standing. Well, am I standing still? I don't think I should get that. 'cause
No,
I'm
everything's
grappled with it or
everything's
whatever.
shifting and
Yeah, you've been
bobbing
attacked
and-
by a
It's
Um,
floaty.
you're not standing in a
anti-monster, you're
stable
not standing
spot.
still.
But it also seems extra large at least,
Yes, it is.
not giant.
Not giant.
So I got to hit 6s to hit it.
And I would also give it partly concealed because you can't technically see it.
I can.
Well,
see
I guess you can see it. Yeah, all right, I'll give it
I
that.
mean, it's right there.
Yeah.
1, 2 hits.
Okay.
That's
2d10.
no, it's not
Times-
that big. It's
I was gonna say that's
Shotguns,
like, what, 50 billion
damage is
damage?
down here.
'Cause it's a gun.
Yeah.
no, it's not. It got we nerfed the heck out of it, so it's just.
So you roll 2d10, and you're gonna multiply it by 2 and add it to
Because
10.
the 90 damage
Shotgun.
per
So
hit
just 'cause
thing
of-
was a bit
it's-
much.
a D10 per hit.
Yes.
Yeah, D10 per hit.
And those are multiplied by 2, right?
Yep, times 2.
So
this
22.
damage is gigantic.
So
Plus
it's
mine.
32 damage.
32 damage. It's
Yeah.
still
Okay.
That's
huge.
like
It's
half
better
what
than
we
it's
were
better
last
than
week.
yeah. Before
Yeah,
you
you
were
were
doing
like
70,
doing like
80.
90 per hit last
yeah.
time.
I'll allow
Oh,
it.
that
Yeah,
actually
it
works
was-
out
it
pretty
was-
good.
it was
Yeah,
roll
that is-
time
That was our
damage.
first
but
time
that was
firing
hitting
with a new
some,
gun
That
rule.
was hitting. It's also hitting something with speed
I get it, it's
7.
point blank with a shotgun, but like
So-
the amount of health he's gonna have to give stuff for it to survive 90 point hits. Is gonna
So-
kill the rest
I have
of
a
us.
feeling. I have a feeling that if all the times we as Fae had gone to Fiddle Farm, they had real guns.
We'd be so
Yeah.
dead.
It's gonna be. So I've been writing up Fiddle Farm for the Mortals book, and it's
So bad.
definitely gonna be a more dangerous place to be.
So Dad.
Well, they were
I mean,
also
Flash might have been okay
using
'cause
trank
it's-
guns. I don't think they
speed
use an
9
actual
would've just
gun on
got
it.
the fuck
They
out of
don't
there.
want to
hit you
necessarily
once,
kill you.
yeah.
They're looking
But
at
I would've just
Marcus.
got out of there.
So now it's Margaret's turn. Are you
No,
gonna keep that thing right there at the surface?
Sebastian gets his turn because he held
Is
his
he gonna
turn.
be able to?
Oh, yeah.
He
Well,
can
it's like
jump if
touching
he
it.
wants to go out
I'll
there.
jump and try to attack the thing.
Okay.
Leap, slash, kill.
I'll roll less dice now because my speed is
You
crippled.
got a weird leg.
So are you moving us in?
You monstified the
I'm sorry,
wrong part of your
I
leg.
have it written out here.
'Cause I
And I
don't
gotta
have any
move where you
control.
guys
I
are.
know, that's why it
Now you're
happened.
After it.
That's why I made you crazy.
It went first.
So it's speed
Right.
7.
So Moko
Seven,
was
yeah.
right after because he held his action.
Yep. So basically, I'm taking
And
Moko,
then-
putting it there,
Me and then Sebastian and then.
and then
So
you,
3 hits.
and then Sebastian. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
So what did you do?
3 hits on the monster.
Okay. Well,
You do
I
let's
think
see
I was
the
doing
monster.
like 4 per hit last
Yeah,
time.
at least 4.
Because you do plus. What's your strength right now?
9.
So it's
Nine
yes, plus
plus
2.
three.
It's plus 3? Yeah, it is
Yeah.
plus 3.
Hold on.
So it's 3, 4.
7. No, it's strength. It's plus 2.
A 10 is plus 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right,
yeah.
because it's 6, 7 is plus 1, 8, 9 is plus 2.
Yeah, I should.
And I think we gave you basic pointy,
Yeah, something like that.
so you do an extra point of damage for that.
Yeah.
And you're,
So
and you're
5
skilled
each is
in martial
15?
arts? No?
I'm skilled in unarmed.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
So,
2 and 4 is 6 each.
6 per hit, and how many
So
hits?
18.
3. So
18? Alright, you happen to climb on top of the thing, and you can see the silver, and you hear
Told you they all bleed silver.
as it starts to sink down into the water, and you're just like riding on top of it, like
Did it let go?
it does let go of you.
Dogman, where are you going?
I'm gonna not go down with it.
Yep.
Tell me we just left combat?
No.
No, I have to
Take
keep
some
hitting
clothes
something.
off.
He's gonna start hitting everyone else just to keep combat going. Oh crap! Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Trying to think if the other one's gonna. No,
I've
okay.
got enough MP to hold lycanthropy for a while anyway.
But if we drop out of combat, you're still going to be a naked dancing
Yeah, but if
wolf.
I'm a werewolf, it's
Not as
not,
bad.
not as bad.
I don't know, man.
I
It makes
think
it
it's
easier
even-
to get the fuck away from the party faster.
Oh, okay.
You are twice as fast, it's fair.
Yeah. I mean, you can leap around naked. All right. Yeah. So we've. It seems to. Like as it goes back under the water, it's hard to see. You knew it was there because you could touch it, but then as you let go, it just kind of
Dissipates.
disappears down into the basement.
Great.
Could you tell me what this was?
Thanks, I hate it.
It was
I
an
don't-
augmented
just
version
out
out of just sheer curiosity.
Yeah.
It's one of the cryptids. It's the Oklahoma octopus.
Of course it is.
Yep.
Do I know what that is?
It-
Fae lore?
It's not a race of something. It's a specific.
Have I heard the
cryptid.
story about the Oklahoma octopus?
Give me a check.
I mean, you're a child.
Ooh, I passed any stat I have, so
So you roll a 1.
I rolled a 3.
Okay. Yeah, you've heard of like it's an octopus. I mean, you're just accepting it's an octopus.
It's an octopus.
Yeah.
It's a.
It's a form
octopus
of
in a
Come on,
place
you could
that
just
Yeah.
use
there ought
pickles
not to be an
everything.
octopus.
Did you really say
An
Oklahoma
octopus.
There's a real cryptid called the Oklahoma octopus that lives in a man-made lake in Oklahoma. They believe it's there. It's the only known freshwater octopus in existence.
Yeah, sure. Octopi are aliens. They're here because we don't go in the water.
And it's called the Oklahoma octopus.
We can go to Oklahoma.
Are you looking it up, man?
No.
I mean,
Pretty
there,
awesome.
there have
Boobies.
been like
You'd be like, look at this.
octopi that made it places that they shouldn't have been just because they escaped from
I'm
things.
trying to get
and
my phone to
they're
show the
fairly
stream.
intelligent.
Well, it's a giant. I think
It's
Oklahoma
not.
just really wanted to have a cryptid,
Probably.
and they're like,
I mean,
well, we
they
got
are-
this lake.
They are kind of
We
boring.
can't do
and,
another.
like,
We can't do another Loch
a
Ness. 'cause there's
cryptid
like
would do
a
a
billion of
thing.
those.
They should just say they saw Bigfoot.
The Mothman was already taken.
That's right.
They can also do Bigfoot.
And the Bat Squatch was already taken.
Yeah,
and
they're
all that
just
stuff.
copying other.
There's some really
other-
funny
Yeah, but that's how that
cryptids out
goes.
there. But anyway, yeah. So
Are there even mountains in Oklahoma?
you guys
Doesn't matter.
managed to.
What
It
is
seems to
forest?
drop down. It has water form, so it's kind of hard to. You lose it in the water.
Where'd it go, dog man?
Did it seem like it was dying, or
It felt like it just
escaping?
kind of everything just kind of
It just
stopped.
kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
Well, it helps when you shoot it for 1 million damage.
You didn't shoot for a million, only 35 or
39,
I did it.
18.
For an unarmed attack, I did a
And I
fair bit of damage to
completely.
it.
You did a lot of damage to it too.
I splashed the water.
Considering it had a speed of 7.
I made the water ripple real good.
You
You
allowed me
made
to see it more
waves.
clearly. Thank you.
Moko makes.
You helped.
You
Yeah,
know,
we
helped.
were able to see it. Cause
I know he's avoiding it, but Josh, you gotta make me a wit check.
Yeah.
We're out of combat then.
Hashtag I can see your ding dong.
No, I passed.
Are you sure, John? Did you watch?
It was a 3.
Hold
Dang
on,
it!
hold on.
Okay.
Audience wants you to re-roll that.
I'm not re-rolling.
Oh, we're
nothing.
getting a re-roll?
You're not the audience, James.
He passed. He got a 3.
Was-
He passed any stat on a 3. His lowest stat is a 4, and it's
Yeah.
not that.
Look at all these hashtags.
I know.
My insanity did not affect my wit.
Hashtag I haven't seen your ding dong.
It could have, but it didn't.
That'd be a fun one if you got one
Hashtag
that'll knock your wit
show
out of
me your
there.
ding
You're like,
dong.
oh, here we go.
Hashtag
Well, there is one.
Can I see it?
There are multiple
So what you
that
could do,
decrease
if you get
your
the
wit.
one where you
Jesus,
can actually
John.
spend other points to build up your stats, you could drain down the stats and crank
Oh,
your wit
Pickle
way
wants to
up.
see it, but Moko doesn't. Got it.
Okay, you're good.
Jesus.
Ew, Pickle!
Alright, so
Pickle,
now
you're
there's,
such a whore.
Why pick a why?
now there's a hole right in the middle of the floor that leads to the basement.
She's like
And
Tinkerbell.
whatever
She probably
that
looks like
was is
Tinkerbell.
down there.
That's my guess. That's probably exactly what she looks like.
And thanks to my nice high rolls, no one got dragged underwater to drown.
Thank you.
Ain't a problem. I rolled 9s and 10s for every single one of his strength checks.
Nice.
Good.
He's a weak water monster.
Well, he doesn't have a lot of hit points, but the whole idea is that he gets you before you can hurt him. But
Fair.
oh well,
Not so much on that.
Is
the
that
dice have
all-
spoken.
Is that all the monsters?
I don't know, is it?
I'm gonna look around.
I think Abe should check out the basement.
Well, he can't. We need scuba gear. to
He
do
says
that.
he can swim.
He says he can swim. He passed basic training. He
Well,
said.
Are you
swim
staying
too.
wolf form or are you going back?
I'll go back.
Reset the insanity meter.
Yeah, you know.
Seabass, where the hell have you been?
Here.
What? No, there was a dog in the water, and now you're in the water. What's going on?
He's
Did I miss
Dogman.
something? What?
He's Dogman.
You're cute, but let the big boys talk now.
No, he's a Dogman. He turns into a Dogman. I saw him,
I'm
and
gonna
then he
check
jumped
the
off
room
the
behind
thing.
All right,
The room behind you.
I'm gonna make you stand in the corner with a dunce cap
Yeah,
on
there's
if
a
you
door
keep this
right
up, kid.
Hey,
here, right?
leave Moko alone. He
You're gonna
helped.
give me a hat?
I'm just gonna shake my head.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
it.
the
I'll
double
let
doors
Moko
right there?
fight all his own
Okay,
battles.
they slide open their pocket doors.
Pocket doors.
Yep. Into a lovely dining room.
And I'm gonna
Well, it was lovely, but now it's, there's a table and it's.
reload my gun.
I was
as
gonna
I-
say, you're
as I
trying to like.
walk over to it to put 2 rounds in it.
Okay.
Punches are hard. Makes my hand cramp.
You're gonna have to start practicing
I know.
every night.
I've been trying to do stuff.
It's an odd shaped room, huh?
Yep, it's got like a.
You found a secret door.
dining
Yeah,
table,
puppets are tough.
chairs.
At least in my experience,
China
like my hands
cabinet.
are so big, like my hand barely fits in there. So like
Yeah.
it's like
Actually, no,
contorted
China
in
cabinet's
some
over here.
way
Well, my pinky
to
fits
be in there
fine.
at all, and then like trying to also
My pinky is fine. I can do most things
Door.
with my pinky. It's the thumb that gets weird
yeah.
because it doesn't angle
Door.
the same as what I
Yeah.
want it to. I can't
I'm gonna
really.
check the
I
corners,
can't really fit my.
and if it's clear, I'm gonna make my way to the door by me, and then
Yeah,
I'll
this is
let
weird.
everybody else
Yeah.
take a
That
turn.
feels weird.
Okay, so you don't see anything. Give me a
Sneak check.
sneak check.
Yeah, and eventually
I
this
don't think I
starts to-
passed.